My name is Rhapsody and welcome to Hollow Knight, a platformer Metroidvania with a 2D art style. It's very reminiscent of Flash kind of art styles. It's homegrown as well, made by Team Cherry down in Adelaide, Southern Australia. Southern Australia, rather. Apparently I say Southern as Southern. Let's start a game. So this is clearly just a test file that I was running. I had before it about a 20 to 30 minute test file itself, just so that I could figure out if the game was something that I wanted to play. Spoiler alert, it is. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under Palus' watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast, as they had never dreamed. From Elegy of the Hallow Nest by Monomon the Teacher. It's got a very kind of somber feeling to it, the game, and the soundtrack especially. The art style is kind of like if H.R. Geiger had a love child with Junzi Ito's Uzumaki. So you can see Spiral is what I'm trying to evoke with that description. Oh, they're kind of trying to do the, what is it? The eldritch kind of heart at the center of the world, a beast grows in the same way that they did Darkest Dungeon. This isn't the team that did Darkest Dungeon, I'm just saying that Darkest Dungeon was done in such a fashion for its story. I've seen the cover art, that's our Hollow Knight mother flipper right there. You can see the spiral aesthetic I was talking about already in full force. I skipped through these when I was doing my test file, so I'm just making sure that there's nothing incredibly important. Okay, beautiful. Now, as a result of having done the test file, I am going to walk in with a little bit more information than you might have seen in certain blind streams and things like that. For example, I know there's a secret over here. I know there's a few different secrets in different areas. There's a few maneuvers the character can do that I know about. Yeah. I don't know why, but you can continue walking while slicing sometimes, and then sometimes it'll knock you back. I think it's just if you hit at the maximum range and walk into it while still doing the slash, it doesn't knock you back. I'll have to guarantee that later. Alright, so I'm just going to be collecting all of these. I believe the game calls them geos? They're kind of going to function, in a weird sense, this game has a lot of kind of reminiscence of Dark Souls in it. These geos are going to work a lot like our souls. If we die, we're going to have to go back to our body in order to pick them up. Or back to our bloodstain in Dark Souls terms. Yeah, if you're at maximum range and walk into it, it won't stop you. That's the speed strats right there. I'm already trying to work out how to speedrun this game. Alright. I'm not gonna get hit by any of these falling, stalagmite or stalactite. Hang on. Stalactites hold on tight. Stalagmite might poke you in the arse if you try and sit on one. Cool. Got it. Thank you, Tenacious D, for teaching me the difference. Over here, we are going to destroy the ever beautiful little bug spirit there. Just in order to get some temporary health. Now this is another thing that I know about. Yeah. Whee! So I'm gonna hold off to the left. Because the first time I did this, I was like, oh shit, how do I get back up there and get that? Of course, this is a Metroidvania. So a Metroidvania, for those uninitiated, takes after styles that were heavily influenced themselves by Castlevania and Metroid, hence the name. Which is a non-linear platformer that gives you abilities and items throughout the course of the game so you can revisit previous areas and be able to explore them in different ways. I always... Ouch. That was dumb. For the longest time, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to come back and revisit this in a different way. Motherfucker. You can down slash to jump on those. That's so cool. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Ah yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you having said so. Collected a charm, the Fury of the Fallen. You can equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. This is kind of like a... like an amulet? Weirdly, I guess is the way that I would explain it. To equip a charm, over the charms menu while resting at a bench. We haven't even seen benches yet. And this loops us back to where we were before. Beautiful. So that is one of the maneuvers that I know you have default in the game that I suspect most people wouldn't. It came from a section that I got up to where all of the platforms were spiked, and it looked really, really weird because no double jump or forward dash, you know, the things that you would typically think would get you across this gap, none of those would have gotten you across the gap that I found. So I figured, hey, may as well try and bounce jump on it, and guess what? Shit totally works. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across the threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. No one must have visited for a while, because that door is quite fervently closed. Thump. So we're kind of in what I'm looking at here and understanding as a post-apocalyptic world, basically. Hallownest being this entire area, Dirtmouth, or Dirtmouth being the town directly above. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Oh yes, dreams not being great things after all is a very Bloodborne idea. Itself also inspired by eldritch lore. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest, as it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort. Yep, repeated dialogue. We're going to be going all the way down to repeated dialogue on every single one. Unfortunately, resting at a bench takes away your extra health, your spirit hearts, let's call them that. Takes away your armor. But it will give me the opportunity to equip the Fury of the Fallen. I have 3 notches, and this costs 2 notches to equip. Embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. I have to imagine that'll activate at 1 heart. Oh! For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Now every time I just wanted to test the controls, I just jumped straight down that well, so let's see what's on the other side. Oh! Great guard. A stone door with a simple lock. Okay. And nothing else in this entire area. Well, at the very least, now I know if I happen to find, something labeled a simple key. I've got a pretty good idea where it's gonna go. The Forgotten Crossroads. Now, we don't have a map yet. My understanding is I am going to be able to get and purchase maps later in the game. Or rather, mapping supplies at the very least. Let's start going to the right rather than the left. Temple of the Black Egg. Oh shit, yo! This was in the opening cinematic. Inside the Black Egg is the kind of goat-ish beast that we saw in the opening cinematic. Hello there! How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you have a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. Yeah. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There's strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery. And who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long, I felt drawn here. So many tales of wonder and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought this all about. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone won't be enough. Though, that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us and met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they're all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? The Elderbug, evidently. Truly a marvel. That's going to be the repeated line. Yeah. Every time I see these foreground assets, I constantly think, ooh, there's like a hole below me that I'm going to have to jump down in. It's kind of just reminding me of Abe's Odyssey and Exodus, where foreground assets were just covering over the path to a different secret area, typically in the main game. I'm still struggling whether to use the D-pad or the analog stick. For the moment, I'm going to go with the analog stick. I fully expect this to have been the wrong decision. 108 geos? Damn, we rich up in here, up in here. Time to fight our first big baddie. Whoop. I'll make sure to mention when I'm fully in blind territory. Thankfully, it's extremely non-linear, so a lot of things I will have experience out of order, I have to imagine. Got him. Break you free. We're about to go over to the other area and see just a calm, gentle little friend who will gift us money for all of their children that we save. However, let's go here first. I haven't been here. Okay. This yells seek. Never mind. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. That's got to be NPC. Yeah. Oh, bury my mother pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too! Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you'd like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Alright. Sitting in the morning sun. What, you don't know? Come on, man. Sitting on the dock of the bay? So, what are you down here for? If you came here to get wealthy, then look all around you. These mines are bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the priest something about a crown? I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Ah, repeated. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so I guess I can't really get rich off the... shit, is that gonna come back down? Oh, good. I'm glad that I haven't accidentally just locked myself out of part of the game. Whoop. I think this will be my stop, thank you very much. So as far as I can tell, those are just shrines that you beat the ever-loving shite out of, so that you can fill that little gem at the top right. That gem at the top right powers abilities, I have to imagine, more than one. At the moment, we have the ability to heal. Come on. Down we go, buddy. Am I gonna have to come back with an actual ground pound kind of attack? Yep. It would have broken by then. The previous one, the previous fall, kind of similar to that, where the ground was unstable and it broke under your foot. That was really, really quick. You made like 2 steps onto it and it was like, alright, I'm giving way. So, I have to imagine that this is specifically different. I keep accidentally alternating. Hold B to focus. Yes, now this is where we can actually demonstrate our heal. I keep accidentally alternating between D-pad and analog stick. It's really, really frustrating. Oh man, I actually managed to take out the stalagmite. No, stalactite, rather. Whilst it was still in midair. How dare you try and fall on me? How? Speaking of falling on me. A lot of these seem to just be timing it right so that you knock the enemy back kind of in sync every single time. Recharge your attack, knock the enemy back, recharge your attack, knock the enemy back. Hello, friend. I guess this one definitely does need an air dash. Yeah. Can I, like, cheese it? No. Oh, well. I'll come back for you, friendo. Oh, come on. I was doing a downward strike. You know I was. Beautiful. And here I was considering starting out the series by saying, let's see how long until we get hit. Motherfucker, it took like 2 minutes. Okay. I'm not really gonna go down for the geos in this area, because there's like 2 geos, and this area is huge. If the geos land where I am, I'll pick them up. But I'm not going down to the very bottom just to get 1 or 2 measly geos. It's also probably not worth my time killing these. They'll just respawn. Aww, adorable. Thank you, friend. So I have to imagine there's a hell of a lot more of those bugs around, considering how many empty nests he had. Who's been doing the capturing and enslaving? I say enslaving, they don't seem to be doing anything, so the capturing at the very least. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollow Nest descend through verdant walls and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There, all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Don't mind if I do. Do I have to wait until he gets in an attack phase and then... Nope. Okay, never mind. I can't do shit here. Such is pretty obvious at that point. So I need a ranged attack or I need a longer swing. I can't wait for the time where we start getting into puzzles where you have to bounce on enemies. I don't actually need any soul at the moment. It's all about soul. It's all about faith and a deeper devotion. The woman's got soul. I need a wall jump? Hang on, let's try something. I think I can do that. No. I totally can. I totally can. I just have to believe in myself. And, as expected, low health. Putting us in that state. Dang it! I can totally do this. I'm gonna need to go get more health. So let's go to the Dragon Shrine. I call it a Dragon Shrine because the bigger version of this shrine was a dragon. Oh, come on! That would have done it. That would have done it. Okay, never mind. I have to go back. As if that would not have done it. It was just about jumping consistently on the second one. I think it does want me to have a wall jump by that point, but I also think that I can do it without a wall jump. Ow! Stop falling, dang it! Okay, beautiful. No! I'm glad that I healed once before that happened, but jeez! There's also 3 flies in that other room I've got to recall. So I'm refilling my soul by hitting these enemies, not by killing them. Killing them isn't giving me any soul. It's just the hit that actually does the kill that gives the soul. Are you gonna come back down? Hello? There we go. Fill absolutely as much of our HP bar as possible, as well as our soul bar, because I'm going back for you, buddy. Ow. I have made mistakes. Let's try it again. Dang it! That was so close. Oh, there's gonna be like ridiculously late game enemies over here. That's a secret if I've ever seen one. Or not. Okay, there's something going on up there. Otherwise, there's a weird light source. Hold down to look down. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Yeah. As should have been expected the entire time. Really, I think on the other side of this is a secret passage. Just because of the way the foreground looks. Okay. What do we have all the way up here? Oh, right. This is the area that I was looking at saying, okay, there's something going on up there. Because now we'll drop from here. Yep, directly onto that. Beautiful. Dang it! Really wanted to get up there. Wait, have I explored the entire left side? Because that right side looks like it leads to a different area, so I have to imagine. So is this the highest level of the shrine? Because I've seen, like, the dragon's tail one, and then I saw the dragon one. The dragon head kind of looking one. This one's the largest of the three I've seen so far. Brooding Morlick! Bring it, Morlick. Shit? Okay. That split attack is gonna be the worst. Yeah. I actually sometimes... Hang on. Was there even a way to dodge the split attack in that second phase? Yeah, no, I don't even think there was a gap in that one. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, maybe I just have to be ridiculously close. No! No! Don't land on me! No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm dead. God damn it! No! Now I have to make my way back there, you mother... My name has been Rhapsody. This has been the wildly successful first episode of Hollow Knight. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. There is a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, present and future, as well as a link to the Steam store page where you can pick it up yourself. It is 15 USD or your regional equivalent. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.